You're right guys, it's Cap Gun Tom here, and today I'm going to be doing a live com playing with that gold squad that I made, the Ibrahima hybrid as I like to call it, split with BPL and Ibrahimovic. You can go and check the video for this. I actually made a whole squad builder on it. It's now got a link on screen. There'll be one in the description as well, so you can go and actually look at how I built this team with a few goals that I've scored with it so far. What I'm going to be doing now is jumping into the Gold Cup. I'm in the third round of it, so the semi-finals. We're playing against this guy called Red Bull or something, and we're going to see if we can beat him. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about, well, for me it's today, and for you it was yesterday. So yesterday, I'm going to call it today. Today for me has actually ended on kind of a weird high. It's a lot of you are going to be like, what are you talking about? This is really strange. The situation you're in is not a good one to be in. But I actually see it as, you know, a good thing, an opportunity, and I'm definitely going to be taking full advantage of it. Now, you've probably already in the title what I'm talking about, and that is the fact that I no longer have a job. As some of you may know, for the last, I think, 3 months, I've been working at a company doing human resource recruiting. So, recruiting for the human resource department in big companies. So, for example, every large company will have its own human resources team, and human resources covers everything from recruitment to learning to, you know, employee issues like when they've misbehaved and there's grievances and stuff like that, all the way to, you know, how people get paid in payroll and stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing. I've basically been looking for people to place into jobs in other companies, and then the recruitment company actually gets a percentage of the fee. So for example, if the person that you put into a job salary is, for example, about 60,000, generally the rate that they'll take is about 15 to 20%. So there'll be a finder's fee of 15 to 20% added on. So 15 to 20% of 60,000 off the top of my head, 10% is 6,000, 12,000. So between 9 and 12,000 pounds off that 60,000 pound candidate. And I wish this guy would press the A button so he could get on with it. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've actually been, putting people into jobs, talking to people, finding out what their situation is, whether they're still looking for jobs, you know, putting adverts on job boards, all of those sort of things that go into recruitment. That is basically what I have been doing for the last 3 months. Now, you're going to be like, oh yeah, that doesn't sound too interesting. And to be honest, it's not. It's basically a sales environment. So for those of you who can't guess what a sales environment is, it's basically where you're trying to sell a product. Oh, we in? Oh, what a start! So yeah, it is effectively a sales job. Now, a sales job is obviously where you're selling something, and all that you're doing is you're actually selling jobs to people and peoples to the companies who want to employ them. So you have to find all the best things about the people that you're sending over to these companies, tell the company and be like, this is what's good about this person, this is why you should employ them. And to the person that's looking for a job, you should be like, this is why you want this job, because you know, it's going to be, you know, it's got loads of good money, there's loads of chance for progression in your career, it's a great company, there's really nice you know, environment to work in, blah blah blah, all these different things. So it is effectively a sales environment, and at the end of the day, a sales environment is not the best place to work in because it's very cutthroat, a bit, you know, sharky, people all out for themselves, looking to make money for themselves. And now I'm not saying that's what my company was like. The company I worked at was probably the best that I've actually heard of. I talked to other people who've done recruitment, and they said the one that I worked for was basically a dream. You know, they were really, you know, good. The targets that they set for me weren't too strict. They were willing to help me a lot. But at the end of the day, it just turns out it really wasn't for me. You know, when I went into it, I was all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I was like, yeah, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to have such a good time, you know, make loads of money, because obviously when it's a sales job, you can make commission. Go on! Oh, I can't believe I didn't score there. So yeah, they make, you know, you've got all these promises that you'll be making loads of money. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that. I was trying to switch player and I've hit the LB button. Damn. So yeah, they promise you loads of money because you make commission. So for example, you'd make about 30% of the full fee. So if we go back to that person that's earning £60,000, you're earning between £9,000 and £12,000 on them. You'll take about 30%, so that's £3,000 per person that you place, roughly, if that's their job, you know, sort of the amount of money that they're earning. Oh, David Luiz! So yeah, you get promised all of these things, and when you get there, you'll find out it doesn't actually turn out to be that way. It's not, you know, particularly a good environment to work in. At the end of the day, all you're doing is you're sitting on the phone, calling people up and talking to them. And for me, it just did not tick the boxes. Originally, when I started, I thought this is going to be great, and as I said, it just didn't turn out to be that way. So what happened was last week on Friday, my boss, you know, we had a little chat, a one-on-one conversation. He was saying, oh, you come into work, you look like you're here just, you know, to, oh, I'm going to tramp, I'm going to take the ball away because that's disgusting. Oh, damn it. We had this conversation last Friday, and he basically said, okay, you know, this is a sales environment, you need to be a lot more enthusiastic, you need to really enjoy what you're doing, because otherwise the people on the other end of the phone can hear that you're not enjoying it, and why would you buy off someone that, you know, doesn't enjoy, oh, I can't believe that thing going, that doesn't enjoy their job and basically doesn't enjoy selling the product that, you know, you're trying to make them buy. And it's very true. I didn't enjoy, you know, what I was doing, so it really did reflect on what, you know, on my skills and how well I could sell stuff. So at the end of the day, it wasn't right for me, it wasn't right for the company. We both came to sort of like a mutual agreement that you know, I needed to either buck up my game like this week, or it would probably, you know, come to an end. And I can't believe I'm already beating this guy 3-0. So yeah, that was the discussion we had last Friday. I've obviously been, you know, I tried a little bit, but when your heart's not in it, you just really can't get excited about it. So we had the discussion today, and you know, he was like, it's not working out, I think it's best that, you know, we call it a day. And I would have, you know, for someone who really enjoys their job, they would start fighting it. They'd be like, no, don't, you know, don't take away my job, blah blah blah. But I obviously don't like it that much, so I was just a bit like, yeah, I can understand where you're coming from. So yeah, it really wasn't. It pretty much ended on good terms. He said, really, you should be going off and doing something that you enjoy. I wish I could, you know, do YouTube full time. I don't think that's possible though, just because of, you know, the way that, you know, my channel's progressing. I mean, if I was looking at, you know, 60,000 subscribers instead of 30, maybe I could do it, but with the sort of levels I do have at the moment, it's just not an option. But, you know, something that involves YouTube, I mean, my dream job would probably to kill Toby or Tobias Gaming and take his job at base 79, because then I'd be working on YouTube all day. But, you know, there's plenty of other good jobs out there. For example, you know, what would I say? For example, social media companies that go in and effectively set up the Twitter, the YouTube, the Facebook pages for these big companies that haven't, you know, got on board with that sort of marketing yet. I think there's a huge area for me to go into. So hopefully, wow, this guy is really bad, and this is the semi-finals. Yeah, there's plenty of places I can go. I'm really optimistic. I think that what's going to happen is I'm going to move home hopefully at the end of this month. So by the end of December I will be going back to my or the start of December I'll be going back to my parents' house. Obviously the internet's pretty bad there, as I think a lot of you already know from when I used to try and stream there. But it will mean I'll have a lot more time while I'm looking for a job for YouTube. I'll be able to make, hopefully the standards of my videos will actually go up a huge amount, because I know a lot of you have thought that they haven't been as good as they used to be, and that's something I really want to try and actually get back on track and, you know, start making some quality videos again. So, so that's the plan. Start looking for a job in this social media company, working for YouTube, Google, a cool, you know, innovative media company, something like that. That would be unbelievable. And since I have like the things that I do already on my CV, for example, you know, having quite a few Twitter followers, and you know, being able to market my channel that way, and you know, actually making my channel, I have stuff on my CV that will relate directly to that. And I'm not the sort of what you're obviously, a lot of you be like, the market's so bad at the moment, there's so many people that don't have jobs. To be honest, that is true, but I feel that, you know, knowing what I do from doing recruitment, it's actually going to make finding a job a lot easier, because obviously if you go through a recruitment firm, the company's going to have to pay, there we go, another goal, the company's going to have to pay a large wad of money if they want to recruit you from this company. However, if you go directly to the company, you can actually save them several £1000s on your salary and not having to pay finder's fees, and they will actually probably be more likely to hire you, because they'll see you as a proactive person, someone who's a bit of a go-getter, and someone who will actually go and really do well for the company and wants to do well for themselves, I guess. Obviously I have the knowledge of how to actually get into companies and talk to the right people now, so hopefully. Oh god, this is just an absolute demolition. I have never won a game like this. I'm absolutely on a high. Literally, I've lost my job, but I'm absolutely loving it. Look at me scoring all these goals, 7-0. This never happens. So yeah, that's basically it. A bit more about you know, why I was in such a bad sort of way at work, why I wasn't really enjoying it as well. Obviously I was trying to, you know, get the videos out. I do love YouTube, it's what I love to do. I didn't want to lose, you know, the sort of momentum that I had going into FIFA 13, so I was trying my hardest to put out, you know, as many videos as I could, to keep you guys entertained basically. But what would happen is I'd get home, I'd start my day at 7 o'clock. I'd be up at 7 o'clock in the morning, a time that people who don't actually go to school at the moment will have never seen. I would then be at work from 7 o'clock until about 6:30. 6:30 is the hours that they wanted me to work. Quite often I'd be there until 7 o'clock. Although I did try and get out as often as I could, as early as possible. It'd take me half an hour to get home, another half an hour to have dinner, so realistically I bit my computer by about 8 o'clock. And then from that point on I'd be making YouTube videos, playing FIFA, playing Call of Duty, whatever game it happened to be, and trying to basically what was I saying? Sorry, I got distracted by the game then. Oh, come on, let's get this game going. So yeah, I would be home at about 8. I'd start making YouTube videos, playing the computer games to get the footage that I needed, and then I wouldn't be going to bed until 1 o'clock every night, and then getting back up at 7. So I was having about 6 hours sleep all day working, because, you know, making videos, although it's fun, it is, you know, quite tiring and a bit stressful as well, especially with my computer recently. It's been, ever since I updated to Windows 8, it's been, oh no, I was hoping for a clean sheet. That was a bit of a dodgy goal anyway. Ever since I've updated to Windows 8, my my Sony Vegas has been acting up a little bit. It hasn't been, you know, as good as it really should be, and it kept on crashing. I think I've sorted all the problems now, but oh, I thought that was going in. Oh, he's made a mistake again. Oh, that's so unlucky. So unlucky. Come on. But yeah. It just, you know, it was a hard time. It was very, very difficult to keep it going. Now that I've got some time, I'm obviously going to be applying to jobs. I'm going to have loads of time to actually make videos and stuff. So, yeah, I know I'm on a pretty much a high. Obviously, I will be making a proper video about it, but at the start of next month, so in January, so the start of the year, me, Tobias Gaming, and Cal Freezy are all going to be moving in together, which is actually, I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. We're going to have a lot of fun. Oh, Thiago Silva, you naughty guy. We obviously, we've got some plans to make a split channel with all three of us doing vlogs. So that's going to be really cool. I'm really excited to do that. You know, we're going to have a lot of fun. Hopefully, I will have a job by then, and earning all the monies and shit like that. So, yeah. This is stupid. What is this guy doing? How is this guy got into the 3rd round of the tournament? He's absolutely rubbish. I'm probably saying all this, and then he sent me a message. Yeah, there's a message there, and he's got from let's see. Yeah. Oh no, it's not him. I was gonna say, if that's him saying big fan, and I've just slagged him off for the last half an hour about how rubbish he is, that's gonna be really, really awkward. No, it's just some other guy. So if you are the guy that just messaged me, big shout out to you. You make me look cool. Probably get about one of those messages every month. So yeah, don't think that it happens all the time. That's for sure. Let's see if we can get a couple more. We're in again. Oh, the keeper's saved that one. God damn it. So yeah, on my way home, I was like, a new lease of life. I needed to get my hair cut, as you've probably been able to tell from the videos I've been putting out recently, like the big old barnet going on top of my head. And I decided that let's do something a bit cool, a bit edgy. Said to the barber woman, whatever they call themselves, hairdressers, that I wanted to stay away from sort of like the normal cut that I usually get, which is like 5 on the sides, 5 back and sides, chopped and thinned on top. And said, can you do something a bit cooler, a bit edgier? She was like, we'll go down to a 2 on the sides, so it's a lot shorter than usually is. She was like, usually what I'd recommend is a 4, but your hair is so thick and beautiful that I would recommend you get a 2. I think she was just trying to cut as much of it off as she could. Anyway, she decided to leave some on quite a bit on the top, so like all she did was thin it on the top. So there's quite a lot of length there, if you can probably tell, and I'm sort of like doing something kind of cool. Obviously can't see it all that well because I have my headphones on. Now someone actually asked me the other day in the comment section of my video what the headset I actually use at the moment is, and I use the Turtle Beaches X12. That's what I use. I obviously record my audio from the mic through them. Oh, is this going to be a goal? Oh, no. Through the mic, and then I capture the video through a Logitech HD webcam that I bought the other day from Maplins. Starting to regret that because now obviously I don't have a job and I need all the money I can get. So if any of you want to donate to me, feel free, but don't really, I'm only joking. But realistically, if you actually do know someone that works in a social media company or a cool media company that maybe hiring people, do have a word with them. Say, this guy I know on YouTube that I watch not every day, well I occasionally watch, however often you happen to watch me, is looking for a job. Would you be interested? Because I'm more than happy for people to do personal recommendations, because I need a job. Let's not lie. The world is worked on money, and I need it bad. So yeah. So, it's been a bit of an up and down day. I feel like pretty good now. Sitting here, got my Jack Daniels and Coke. So, I'm living the high life basically. Unemployed and drinking Jack Daniels at 7:30 in the evening. I will actually be meeting up with Cal Freezy, his mates, and I think Nepo as well. We're all going to Camden Proud tonight, I believe. I will make a video on that later. Oh, come on, Valencia. We need the 10-goal win. So I will be meeting up those lads. I will probably make a video. I think that my plan is to put this video up in the morning, and then when I'm at home in the day tomorrow, I'll make another video telling you basically about the night and how it went, what we basically got up to, and any funny stories that may have happened. I will get videos on my camera phone if anything stupid happens. So the other guys better not F up basically, because otherwise I will be putting it on YouTube for everyone to see. Nah, I don't know if I do that. To be honest, I saw that video when I think it was JJ was at Thorpe Park and he was drunk, and I didn't think that was cool actually. I didn't really think that people should be doing that, putting up videos of him absolutely smashed. I don't think that he would have given them consent, but if he did, that's fine. I have no qualms with that if he doesn't mind being having videos of him being up drunk, because there have been times, I think some of you may have seen it actually, because I put a link to it the other day accidentally, a sort of video of me absolutely smashed off my face when I was about 13, 14 or something. Probably not 13, 14, I might be exaggerating. 15, 16 years old. And basically I was in an absolute state. I couldn't move. And it's one of the things that I have absolutely hated, like people being able to watch and see it. I just really did not enjoy the fact that it was up and there was nothing I could do about it because it was put up in a place that I didn't really have access to. So yeah, pretty cool day. Pretty, you know, up and down, as I said, bit of a roller coaster. This will be the last time for a little while that I will have to wear a shirt and a suit, so I'm pretty ecstatic about that because I'm not the biggest fan of suits. It's like being back at school and wearing a school uniform, and you know, when I left school I thought that would be the end of that. I will, however, wear a suit if I have to. You know, I'm not totally against it if the job requires it. Oh, I thought that was going to be a beautiful goal. Damn it. Damn, man. That would have been cool if that had gone in. But yeah, so in summary, a pretty cool day. I think this game's about to come to an end. In fact, it almost has already. I think that it's going to blow as soon as it hits the halfway line, or hopefully it will. Oh no, it's going to give him one last chance to get a goal. Can we stop him? Palacio. Good save there by Petr. Pretty decent goalkeeper if you didn't know. And I keep doing that. I keep looking at the camera and like making my eyes big. I think I'm freaking people out. I will try and stop that for the next video or the next time I put face cam on. So yeah, guys, that's the end of the game. 8-1, pretty beastly, wasn't it? Please leave this video a like. It would be really appreciated. You know, drop me a comment. Go and tweet me a bit because I've got loads of time to reply to tweets. If you tweet me, I will reply. That's my new thing. So I will leave it there. Hope you all have a good day, and I will see you all next time.